Randy, great to have you on the show. Let's talk a little bit about that price of gold, because it's been very ebullient this year. What would you attribute that to, and where does it go from here?
Well, I don't think it takes much to look at the overall market around the world, the financial systems around the world, to understand that gold is it's becoming a critical mineral in today's world. The sense of stability that gold provides in a pretty fragile financial market right now, there's no doubt appetite has dramatically increased for gold. We've seen central bank purchases increase dramatically over the last 4 or 5 quarters as they try and strengthen up their own reserves. And gold is the ultimate reserve when it comes to providing that stability. And so all it takes, when you look at what's going on around the world, there's no doubt that a continued increase in appetite in gold is going to be a necessary part of everyone's portfolio.
So what does that mean in terms of your production outlook and how much you can extract, and I guess the differential in terms of the cost to get it out of the ground and then the cost to put it out into the market?
Well, and we're a streaming company, so we don't actually operate mines. We invest into mines. But the huge advantage that we give to our stakeholders is that we have fixed costs. Where our costs, we're not subject to inflationary pressures. Our costs are all defined by the contract. And so our margins are well over 75% in terms of every ounce of gold or gold equivalent that we produce. And then I would say that, one of the reasons that I think we've performed so well is that the growth profile that we've been able to build over the last few years, we've got a number of assets that are either expanding or growing over the next few years. And we see over 40% production growth organically within the next 4 or 5 years of production. And so that organic growth profile is just, it's exciting the market in terms of what Wheaton's going to continue to deliver to gold investors. We really do think that when you add things up, the best way to invest into the gold market is streaming companies, and our portfolio is the strongest in the peer group. So really exciting times at Wheaton.
Randy, what goes through your mind when you see episodes of acute financial stress, whether it's regional banks or a discussion about the debt ceiling? I mean, I assume you think, oh, that's great for my product, but I wonder if at the same time it might affect the way you finance yourselves.
Well, we're blessed in the fact that we've got such a strong portfolio of assets in our portfolio already, that our cash flows are so strong. We're generating well over $1 billion in cash flow on an annual basis, and that's just going to continue to grow with us. And so we have no problem self-funding our growth. We don't have to go to the banks. We do have backup if we need it, but currently we just finished the quarter with over $800 million in cash, looking for a home, trying to find a place to invest into the ground. And so that portfolio, we've got the size, we've got the critical mass that gives us the capacity to work in the system and take advantage of those opportunities. When financial markets are having challenges, we still have the capacity to provide that capital to the market and create opportunities.
Want to get your outlook on silver as well. And when we do see that gold-silver ratio expand, silver does tend to catch a bigger bid. And I wonder whether it's from a fundamental standpoint in terms of demand in the marketplace or even trading technicals, your thoughts on where that goes from here.
Well, it's challenging because as the chair of the World Gold Council, I of course should be very bullish on gold, and I am very bullish on gold, but I'm even more bullish on silver. If you want to talk about a green metal, silver, the more silver that we use in the world, the better it is. It improves electronics, it improves efficiencies, it cuts down waste. And so just a little bit of silver mixing in to any of the industrial applications just dramatically improves, it reduces the amount of energy that we waste in this world. And so I think that the demand for silver is going to continue to grow. And we've seen that, and on top of that, we've seen peak silver production. We've had declining silver production on a worldwide basis for a number of years now. So that combined with increasing industrial demand, the fundamentals are they're very strong for gold. They're even a little bit stronger for silver, and so I really do think that silver it hasn't had its time to shine yet, but it will come.